Hi y'all, I'm Allison. I figure it's way past time that I do a haul video. So let's look at some of the books I got at the beginning of the year. We're going to start out one of my favorite authors. You'll Be the Death of Me, Karen McManus. Love her. And I'm excited to read this one. I noticed recently I had a huge gap in my library, and that is the Hercule Poirot series. So I fixed it. I started picking up the signature editions of the series. Book down. And I managed to get quite a few of them. There's limited availability at the store, so you just kind of grab these when you see them. And I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I'm trying to hold them all up at once. So I got 5. Very good start. I read these back when I was like in middle school and 6th grade and stuff like that during the summer, and I love them. But for some reason, I never picked up a copy for my permanent library. Problem solved. Then we have Murder is a Mess by Marty Wingate. This is a continuation of a new series that I started last year, and this is book 2. Love it. Speaking of Agatha Christie, this is based on the Golden Age of Mystery. I may have already done a review on this. And continuing with our Agatha Christie, I also have Body in the Library, which I will be reading in May as part of my extra challenges. These covers stunning. This is the Miss Marple series. Once I get through Miss Marple, then I'll go to the Poirot series. So, love it. Then, being a little adventurous, I saw something that they started doing at my local Barnes & Noble, and that is these blind date books. So I picked up a few of them. This one, I don't know what it is yet. I'm hoping to be able to unwrap it soon. It's a sci-fi fantasy magical island burning secret, and for fans of the Umbrella Academy. So I have a guess on this. So I'm thinking Umbrella Academy. I think they're calling Atlas 6 like the Umbrella Academy, but I don't know yet. We'll find out when I open it. And by the way, if you have any ideas on these blind dates, let me know what you think it sounds like. I also have another YA fiction, Leaves You Breathless, a twisty thrill ride by a best-selling author. No telling what this one could be. I'm highly curious. And then there's a YA, historical fiction, a friendship, danger, resolve, and survival, and heart in your mouth adventure. No clue. Any guesses what these could be? And we've got one more, and this one is a mystery thriller, contemporary best-selling author, or it's a bestseller, ingenuous novel within novel, and spectacularly impressive. So books within books. I don't know. I need to get these on my TBR so I can read them and find out what they are. Now, I had more blind days because it's just so fun to do those. This one was touted as a mystery thriller, a bestseller, unforgettable, relentless, and a new addiction. And it was The Chain. I have read this, and a review will be coming up shortly for it. So I enjoyed it. And it's one I wouldn't have picked up if it hadn't been wrapped up as a mystery. I like this red cover too. I'm surprised that I hadn't grabbed this anyway, just because this striking red. And my other blind date, which is part of my May TBR, is The Cruel Prince. This one was marked as a YA sci-fi fantasy, best-selling author, royalty, dangerous, and bloodshed. So I haven't read this yet. I hope to get to it very soon. Yeah, those were my blind dates. Then I also, it took me forever to get my hands on a copy of this. I don't know why it was so difficult. I saw everybody had it and I couldn't get it. And finally, I tracked it down. So The Spanish Love Deception. If y'all have read this, was it good? I know it was going around for a while, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping soon. The Appeal, Janice Hallett. Love this epistolary, and I will be doing a review for this one very, very soon. This is a debut author, and I love the cover. It's just, it's so eerie looking in its subtlety. It's got a eerie, subtle eeriness to it. There we go, which is kind of the book. Has anybody else read this? So I also got some really pretty books. So I've been trying to build up my collectible portion of my library, and I found some stunning Chiltern editions. This is A Tale of Two Cities, and it's textured. I don't know if you can hear that. Isn't it gorgeous with gilded edges? And this is Dickens, and the paper it's quite thick. It almost feels like almost like a thick magazine paper. So, and it weighs a ton. You could, like, you know, get angry at somebody, fling it across the room, but I wouldn't recommend it. I also got this gorgeous edition of Jane Eyre. I think this is probably one of the best covers I have ever seen. So, and again, we have the gold edging. These show up in Barnes & Noble very sporadically. You don't know what's going to be in stock. I looked online for them, and you can get them like with a notebook with it. And it's like, I don't want that. I just want the book. So it's kind of a random scavenger hunt thing. You never know what's going to be on the shelf. But I found this Emma. It's gorgeous. I don't know if the camera's picking up all of the gilding and stuff. With, again, the bronze pages. So I'm looking for it. They feel really good in the hand. It's got some substance with it. Although I would not carry this through the airport or anywhere else like that. I think it would get very heavy very quickly. And I haven't mentioned what I got for Christmas. So my daughter, if you've seen any of my videos lately, I've been just raving about the books that she has bought for me. She just finds the ones that I don't even think of, and they have all been just stellar knockouts. So I have some more for her. This one I did ask for, though, because I saw it going around, and I'm really excited to read With the Fire on High. I just have to get it onto my list somehow. And a one that I wasn't on my radar was What If It's Us? And she picked this one out for me. I think this is it's a LGBTQ romance, contemporary romance. And I'm intrigued by it. I'm looking forward to it. And then we have another one with two female characters. And it's Hanny and Issue. Guide to Fake Dating. I think this is obviously the fake dating trope. And yeah, they can't tell anyone the truth about their relationship. Not their parents, not their friends, no one. So I'm looking forward to this as well. I'm hoping to get some of these read in June because it's time to get those beach reads going. And then on a more serious note, we have The Last Days of the Romanovs. And this is one that I requested. That I find this family and time frame kind of fascinating, which may be the wrong word considering what happened to them, but the Romanovs, the whole thing is just so heartbreaking, fascinating, intriguing, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I hope to get it on my list soon with all of them. There aren't enough days in the month. So anyway, that was my quick little haul. I don't know if I ran through these too quickly, if y'all would want to know more about the books or if this format works. So since I've never done it before, let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate it. And I'll make some adjustments next time. Because, yeah, I love collecting books just as much as I love reading them. And my shelves are in need of some work. So I will be doing that soon, I hope. I plan to tear everything down and put it all back up. We'll see what happens. So let me know if you've read any of these, if you've already heard of all of them. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye now.